Hello there everyone, this is GoodGuyPalps and welcome back to Old World. Turn 58, we have 4 ambitions completed, we have 2 on the way. These ones we should complete pretty quickly. We probably should actually focus a bit more on them, to be fair. Although our leader is young at age 43, though the sooner we get him done, probably the sooner we can get more ambitions. So it is pretty tempting. That said, we need more population. We need a citizen, so we need to get some growth up. We don't have any options there. We can use this worker next to build a lumber mill there, though. All right, we have a couple of military units we can move around. Right here, let's. It's from this family. That is from this family as well. It is tempting to. We'll leave these units here actually. All right, we have this chariot, which we could come in and attack. We're gonna actually retreat to this here urban tile, sleep, and then we'll go ahead and let's see. We have some extra orders. What can we do? Let's take a look at our people here, if any can be tutored. It's about the merchant. She is the heir, right? Yeah, she's 22. She's our chancellor. Married to this guy. Here's our son. We probably should do a marriage here. We don't have. He's how old is he actually? 18. So gotta marry him off soon. We could tutor this person actually. It's gonna cost a little bit. It's not very expensive. This person, we could do a family marriage. These people are upset. We don't have the orders to do it though, since we spent them on the tutoring. They usually get proposed for marriage pretty soon though, pretty early, upon turning 18. Which is kind of funny actually, because I'm pretty sure back in the day they were not waiting for them to turn 18 to marry him off for political reasons. All right, so Babylon's retreating here, which is fine. Ow, kind of was hoping I was out of their range. They're ready to end the fighting. We accept the truce. Yeah, there's no reason to go to war. We completed land consolidation. We can get our groves online, which is going to help significantly. We could get a free chariot. It's only 1 year. That is pretty quickly. Coinage would be good. Cartography could be pretty good. We could start stealing research. We don't have a spy master, though, do we? That's not unlocked until... Have we unlocked a... I want to unlock this. Oh, right here, Portcullis. So we didn't even have a spy master. Let's mark this. Harbors, though, would be pretty solid. We'd get money, 2-year purchase and resources. We don't have very many sea resources on all our things. We get some XP for idle ships, for adjacent nets, and we could start building markets next to it. But to do that, we need to get coinage. I'm tempted actually to grab coinage here. We could get a free camel archer. A free chariot's pretty solid, but I think I want to go coinage. Now we want to claim this, and we definitely want to get a city here. To do that, obviously, we need the settler done. And then after that, I'm pretty sure we can put our boat here, and we should be able to cross and get another settler onto that island. And then maybe from here we can get to here. We might need another boat for that. We can have some island cities, though. So getting these harbors online is going to be important, but getting coinage to place markets first is probably better anyways. Sometimes the young see with clearer eyes than those with a wealth of experience. While studying rhetoric, Duke said he has become a popular meditator, monitoring disputes between fellow students, teachers, and even visitors to the school. One of his recent successes was the resolution of tensions between the Ramesside and the Site families, longtime rivals. They are eternally grateful. Should be focused on his studies, arrange for him to teach a class of his own, get some civics. Let's give him some discipline. I think that's better. Outside the court, you discover your son, Khufu, being dragged down the street in chains. He's accused of a series of petty crimes, theft, bribery, and destruction of property. Once Khufu has been released, he asks about his punishment. You must repay all those who you have wronged, becomes bitter. So weakness becomes spoiled. Or here, discipline. Yep, it requires discipline, which means when we have that, he gets wisdom, but he's disappointed. That's fine. We can move our scouts now. Indian Ocean there. Here's another good city. Though getting there, we're gonna have to have like a fleet to get a city out there that far. Need to continue to scout out this large world here. I kind of want to move north. We actually we already did scout out enough. We need to build the Colossus. That's right. That's what we're saving up for here, which we probably want to build very soon. To do that, though, we need. Oops. Actually, we do that. Score. These are our ambitions. It doesn't show everyone's ambitions. Time victory, conquest victory, double victory, ambition victory, points victory. Yeah. Maybe I can't win through ambitions. I don't know. We need the Colossus. We need 800 iron. That's it, huh? No. Yeah, that's all we need. We have the stone. We need iron, which we are accumulating. We'll have it by the time this is done. Give or take, we'll have to buy a little bit. So on 2 to 3 turns. We'll go put it like right here. Maybe in that lake would be pretty cool. I think it has to be on coast though. Babylon's now at peace. The construction of the lighthouse. Okay, so we definitely need to claim the Colossus pretty soon. With a marriage proposal from Greece. How are we doing with Greece? They're not really... We're not friendly with them. And they're not really close either. They're way up here. So I'm going to say no. I'd rather have a family marriage. Speaking of, let's go ahead and arrange that. We should have done that last turn. We had those orders. Let's go here and do a family marriage. Both these families are upset. Let's take the landowners. Oh, we actually have this builder ready to go. So we could go build the Colossus right here. We just need a stone. I think it's a cool spot. We go right here. All we need is 800 iron. We need to buy 100. If we buy 100, it'll cost 500 of that. Okay, let's build the Colossus. Boom. So once we complete that, we'll get this ambition, and we still need to get those wood specialists. These troops came back, but that's fine. We have whatchamacallit, peace now. So, all right, we were building iron mines specifically, but we wouldn't mind some more lumber mills. We'd like to get these online as well. They're going to cost a lot of lumber, which we actually have a decent amount. We have a lot of essentially just things to build here and improve. Let's go ahead and march towards getting this grove online. Let's see, do we want to come out here now? Or start moving up north? I think we want to kind of come zigzag. Oh, just getting out to the border. Let's see, in a turn, whoopsie. This guy is being tutored for 1 more year, and next year he can get married off. So we'll probably want to do that with the other family. Either that or maybe with the Numidians. To maintain this tribal alliance we have. So we can continue to settle cities here for essentially free. It costs 1,000 gold, but no combat necessary, which is nice. Individuals arrived in the sites around for your son, Duke Khufu. Alright. 22, 25. She's a schemer. She's a judge. Let's take the judge, actually. Our current leader is she a judge? Our previous leader was the judge, yeah. That was pretty helpful. This guy's 18. Actually, it's probably gonna have some events about him. Let's go through them. Yes, all the relationships with Babylon are worsening. You find city pouring over the Babylonian text. Okay, so we should trade culture freely. We get a bunch of culture to read as widely as we get some wisdom. This must be from his tutoring. Cut off this bad influence. We get 4 legitimacy, but he doesn't like us. Let's see. We could give him wisdom, or we could take the big culture boost. I'm going to take wisdom. His rhetoric studies, a diplomat. Oh, I would like a diplomat, potential leader. 4th in line, your brother. An influential politician, governor or ambassador. Can hurry projects with orders. Let's take the diplomat. Once we can start getting governors around, which we do need garrisons to do that, right? We don't have them yet. That's why we marked sovereignty. I also would like to get monasticism and doctrine, so that we could start building monasteries and stuff. We have. Don't we have a? Do we have a state religion? I don't remember. Zoroastrianism as state religion. Yeah, it is our state religion. Okay. Ooh, 60% religious concord is found. That's kind of cool. I've never done this before. I don't even know what that means. Kind of want to try it though. 60% religious concord is found. 20% religious tensions are worse. 20% high synod event. I'm gonna try it. I don't know what that did. Duke of you is quite upset with you. Your Chancellor Tetobastus has quietly suggested that you might conduct an imprisoned mission to get him out of the way. Oh, he's our son. Imprison him. Let's see. Target justly imprisoned. 14% from plus 500 gold, minus 40 opinion, becomes imprisoned. The family doesn't like us. Minus 2 legitimacy. To be unjustly imprisoned. 3% for target escapes. I think we're going to let him walk around for a bit, see what happens. Let's build this grove. This worker's ready to go. Let's build some groves. Because there's culture and food. I want to get this one online as well. This city completed the forum. Very nice. We need some more specialists, but to do that, I'm actually kind of surprised we can build this one. Must not cost a thing. Calligraphy would give us -1. Discontent. Alternatively, we could build another bireme for crossing water. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea, but I think I'm going to go for archive instead. How are we doing here? We should probably marry this guy off. Let's do a family marriage with this family. And then let's go grab this scout first. I'm guessing that's essentially a dead end. So you need to bring them up north after that. And my guess is we found pretty much all the islands. Yeah, you know, I've been thinking, I think the next episode I really want to try a heavy religious focus. And see how much we can go into it. A new marriage proposal from their Science family. They look pretty cool, by the way, with their like golden headdresses or whatever, or helmets, whatever they're wearing. She's a minute the fierce, immune to critical. She's a tactician. She's a judge. Just take the tactician. We don't really have any of those. You've been invited to Zhao to participate in its grand celebration honoring the goddess of the hunt. Riders will race along a treacherous path in the dark night, passing torches. This is the city's first such competition. They would like you to attend as a guest of honor. Sabat. Okay, so we have to bet. Phoenix. Let's take Thunderhead. Maybe next time. Dang. Tetobastus is your daughter and your chancellor and our heir. She's been upgraded. Discipline. Courage. From what it's max out courage or discipline. Let's take wisdom. I said courage, so I meant wisdom or discipline. Take a look at our builder here. We've completed the grand. We want to build farms all around, but I actually want to throw down real fast. Yeah, right here, a lumber mill so that we can put a woodcutter specialist. Before we obviously do that, though, how many citizens? We have 3 citizens. We could actually throw a farmer down. Let's do that. Complete another chariot to improve our military here. That said, we can even get camel archers, war elephants would be great. Until then, though, let's... Alright, A rancher, I think, makes the most sense to give us more orders. But eventually we're going to want to put a lumber mill in here and get another woodcutter. Let's see, we have 16 orders left over. That's a lot. So what can we do with them? Well, first we can scout. Okay, now we still have 8 orders. Let's take a look here. Anything she can do. Hold court. She's a judge. 75% hold court plus 120 civics, 20% hold court event. That's really cool. Never done that before. Let's try it. Convert religion. This would give us, as state religion, -1 discontent per year. Current followers. She converts to Zoroastrianism. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on that until I figure out what religion we want to do. Is there anyone else in here that we can we can tutor here? And, yeah, she's an adult. Let's tutor this person. He's our nephew, I guess. We're doing all right on this difficulty, actually, so far. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think ambition victory is still kind of the way to go. Conquest, yeah, that's tough. Has been killing fight poor lately and is now ill. Your heir is a delver. Mines and quarries, nice. Okay, now all we have to do is move scouts now. It's like, now that we're at peace, it's like we want more workers, you know? Once we get a city here, wherever we'll put it. Maybe right there, maybe right here. Three turns. Can we rush this? 210 civics. We have a decent amount. We have no laws to pass, though we will somewhat soon. What coinage? We won't have any laws from that, but we'll have other improvements to build. Start moving our scouts again. There we go. There's Greece. Still 7 orders. Maybe we can come set up a trade route. Let's see. This is Assyria. No, we have trade going on. We already have. Okay, our ambassador's busy. So we'll just, can't really do much there. We'll end the year. We are going to have to get troops actually to take this, because it's actually owned by barbarians, not the Numidians, unfortunately. It's kind of also out in the middle of nowhere, which makes it kind of hard and frustrating. Because of the trouble with Egypt, Numidians respond to the war declaration of Persia with war. Okay, so Persia is now at truce with Babylon, declares war on Egypt, and now at war with the Numidians. Got it. Let's take a chariot. That's the best way to get military in this game. I'm not gonna lie. It does make me want to start upgrading a couple of these guys. Okay. Spend a little bit of training on that. Let's also maybe move this slinger over here into urban tiles. Take Eagle Eye. They usually are going to fight with infantry, but maybe not with Persia, actually. We'll see. I also don't know where they're going to be attacking. Besieger into urban, no. Trees, no. Okay. We completed the archive. We can get a woodcutter. Let's go ahead and grab that. Again, the main reason is to get that ambition taken care of. I wouldn't mind trying to get this scout into the Persian capital. Now, we could actually potentially go on the offensive here. I'm going to wait a turn or two to see what they do with their units. But with all our cavalry, we might be able to pull something off here. Ooh, here we go. Oh, never mind. They've already got an island, a settlement here on this little island. It might be a peninsula, actually. Rome city site. How funny would it be to kind of like hang out right there just to take it over? All right, I have 2 orders left. There's a few things we can do. We could influence. Let's do that. Our queen's now busy. She's 49. She's getting older. How old is the Assyrian queen? 31. Ask to declare war. We could ask them to declare war on... This requires minimum friendly and 2 orders, which we do not have. Okay. And we can't ask for peace because minimum pleased. Okay. Babylonians began construction of the mausoleum. Good for you. The AI are definitely building more wonders. Okay, now I'm thinking spearmen. I would love the free war elephant. Big time. If Persia does invade, I really wanted sovereignty. But now phalanx would be pretty good just to defeat... Well, it depends on what they have. If they go cavalry, right, then we would want phalanx. Military drill is also pretty solid. Monasticism is like... State religion. We could start doing these and get some... Actually build some monasteries. Also can build unlimited shrines, state religion, +1 orders per year. It's not bad. I'm going to take monasticism. Unless we see a threat of war, I don't see that as a bad idea. Our beloved husband. How old was he? 10 years older than us. Must endure the loss and live on. Let's go here and look for a... We could do a trade mission. I was going to say a marriage. She's busy, isn't she? Foreign marriage, yeah, she's 1 year. So let's do a trade mission with Assyria. I'd like to get like some type of alliance with them, I think. Tell her, our spies receive personal message addressed to you from Pompeia, ruler of Rome. Oh, I'd be bad, Pompey. It is a paranoid rant, a litany of accusations and falsehoods. Apparently she is convinced that you are plotting against her. Send her gifts of fine Egyptian goods. Becomes endeared. It's not bad. Like, they're so far away, though, who cares? Let's just tell her we have no qualm. I don't want to spend anything. I don't want to, like, go to her boot licking. Alright, let's see. We got the Grove here. Where do we want to improve now? I want one of these workers to come back this way and build a granary, like right here. And potentially more farms. Well, these are actually outside our borders. Could put farms along the river. That is what it recommends. Our food income's okay now. It's not the best, but it's not terrible either. Honestly, we probably could use more lumber. We replaced the mine. Yeah, we only have 1 out of 3 hamlets actually. So building a hamlet is not a bad idea. Maybe over here. I want this first worker to come back, I think, to this city, though. The city has a lot of things we want to improve, including this. So I think I'll move that worker in that direction. Speaking of that, once we complete this woodcutter... Yeah. There's a lot of things I might grab. Alright, we got this grove online. Once we get this rancher done, I'd like to get a gardener. I'd like to get this farm online. Let's go alerts here, defensive positions essentially. We've already moved our ambassador, I believe, so we'll just continue to scout. Let's actually go grab this scout first. Yeah, this is definitely a peninsula. It's gotta be. This is like the whole Greek empire. So you have to come back around here to see what's on this side. Whoa, a lot of Roman troops. I wonder if there'll be a DLC and have some more civs eventually. I don't know who was like leading Russian era people at this time. Or like Poland area. I guess that's more like medieval, not really 0 AD. It's like 1,000 years later. The architect, nice. There's now angry. Oh, we've fallen ill. That's not good. Your daughter gave birth, though. Your heart will still grease to the party. You have become dutiful to your care, paying for the regular Assyrian rituals and send food and close to the other world that the sea moves through. But the customary time is up, and Magus gently asked, do you want to continue the rituals? Do you think they have reached the bridge of the separator? Minus 140 food. Becomes compassionate. Plus moved past a tragic loss. No longer mourning. You get 2 legitimacy. What's this one? She gets charisma, and I think I'm going to take the legitimacy just because she might die. She's ill. She's kind of young. She's only 51. It'd be a shame if she passed away there. All right, let's get this settler. So right there. It's the only open spot, and it's the best one, I think. Yeah, it definitely is. Right here probably is actually the best spot, but we can't settle there, so. Right here isn't a bad spot, actually. It would claim all those tiles. Maybe I do want to go there. Alright, let's look at our builders now. Let's build this mine, big time. Alright, we got this up. We're working on a rancher there. Okay, so let's grab the woodcutter. That should be, yeah, the last woodcutter we need. An Elder Acolyte would be pretty solid. I think I'm going to take that, actually. And now that we have this, let's go put this grove online. Alright, we got this grove on now. We could do this, which gives plus 1 year per adjacent grove, which is what we're going to build, Shrine of Isis. Capital now needs to produce something. Kind of full up on specialists. We don't have the citizens. We need more food. Let's grab something like the forum. Actually, let's grab the archive. We are, after all, the clerics or whatever. Also, can we now do a foreign marriage? The Medians are tempting. Assyria is more tempting. Influence, active mission, foreign marriage. Let's do this. Don't worry, she is ill. She could die, actually, soon. So that could be semi-waste. End the year. Just gotta survive, woman. Just gotta survive. Lots of war. Luckily, we've been able to avoid it. Greece declared war on Assyria. The new marriage proposal from Assyria is right for you. Okay. 65, 49. Let's take the young guy. He's a tactician. He's an architect. Builder. Tactician. Yeah, we don't have any. No one's going to be governor, so let's just take this. Humble administrators from Assyria kneel before the throne, unable to meet your searching eye. They have come to request aid. For future generations of our people, remember your generosity. Please, we have no place else to turn. You provide additional trainings. They're at war. Yeah, let's do that. They'll owe us a favor. We can now do a national truce in 1 year. Let's get this guy here. That does let us work all of these immediately. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We get all of the sea tiles or whatever, which is what we want. We'll start building nets and a market, like right there. Would be a great market. I would like them to put in pins. Oh, that's where we can see more of our stats. How's our line looking? We have children here. Age 1, age 0, age 0, age 3, age 1. None of them can be tutored. They're too young. Here we go. She is age 20, our niece. We couldn't educate her. At least they finally had a kid, though. They're old. Oh, wait, I guess they had one there in their 30s. Make chosen heir? No. I don't want to influence, do I? Doesn't really do much. Yeah, I think we're fine. This guy never really got married. Take a look at our scouts, I guess. Let's bring this guy over here. Should avoid range, mostly. Alright, now with 6 orders left again, let's take a look. What can we do here? Leave council, family, pacify city. So this costs civics and some orders, -1 discontent level. Never really have done this before, but this would be very ideal. Our capital really needs it, so I'm going to start there. It's already level 5. Probably should be doing like every time with our chancellor. I was upset. Okay. A trade dealer returned from Assyria bearing news they put them expectantly, but not pleasantly have trade they want to do. Okay, let's have salt in the capital. Honey will ride to capital. Let's take honey. Which should put over here, not in the capital. So, whatever. We will go improve that though. Alright, we need 1,500 gold. Let's sell. Yikes, it's not very profitable. There we go. Let's sell some more of this. Don't need all that food. But we might need the money. Alright, so they already have, let's see, we have 1 city of 2 science and then 1 landlords, 1 cavalry. So let's see, +2 per crop resource, +2 growth period, -50 per rural specialist production time. Not very good. Always connected. That's decent enough. New mounted units start with Saddleborn. Sages. Urban specialists. Not going to have that. Let's go landowners here, I'm thinking. And then we'll get these guys on one of these islands. The reason I'm thinking that is simply to, I don't know. It'll be easier to get these connected immediately, and this one I can start working on to get it connected, I guess. I could have gone both ways on that. Okay, we do want a worker here, though this is pretty much all urban tiles already, so yikes. Let's get this worker here immediately. And because it's going to take 7 years. Here we could build one in 6. And this city needs a worker now. It takes 5 years. Let's do that. Let's do the worker before the gardener. And here I'd like to get, I think I'm going to do slingers and then walls. I don't really mind all these units chilling here. I just want the slingers and walls to reduce the discontent that's going to be growing. We've already, oops, cancel. We already have a pacify city active. Pretty much everyone is busy here. What can our ambassador do? They should be pretty big. We could do a national peace with Assyria. Let's do that. Peace is desirable. I don't want to give them any awesome stuff. Now let's work on moving our scouts again. Let's bring this scout over first. Alright, actually they are now, there's a pass here, so that's risky-ish. Now we'll end the year. We're growing. We definitely are growing. Abu. Hey, like Aladdin. The monkey. Monkey. Okay. We have a decent amount of military compared to previous games, for sure. New Babylonian ruler. Your aunt died. Your heirs began to decline. She's now ill. Oh boy. Our chancellor is ill again. She's got to strengthen that immune system. The righteous Pompeia demands to rejoin her holy work as the heathen Carthaginians in the name of Zoroastrianism. Okay, so hold on. I forgot we're at war with Persia. Like, they haven't done anything. I don't get the AI's idea to like go to war. which we have a lot of orders left over after some of these turns. I think I might come scout and see what they have here, and if they don't have much, we'll bring all our cavalry forward, see if we can take this city, because that'd be pretty cool to take this. Let's go back to these events. Our brother and our ambassador, foreign opinion plus 10. He's got terrible. I just gotta get that wisdom to improve our foreign opinion now. Okay. Regardless of many heresies, there is no need for wars. Carthaginians requires is regal. It's not too bad. We must be silenced. We go to war. Meh. Must wait for 40 years. Rome declares war. Okay, this is great because we are regal. That said, we now need to. I don't think I'm going to move my scouts this turn. I want to grab this unit. We're going to come here. And rather than come immediately into the city, I want to. There we go. See, now we can see a bit. I'm going to bring this cavalry forward just a touch. I'm going to bring this cavalry forward just a touch. Now, that's spaced out enough. I'm hoping they don't just come in like eliminate all these units because that would blow. You know what? Let's add a general. We have some training here. Sabat the merchant. No, let's take this guy, our leader. We don't have the training to add a general. We still have a ton of orders though. How can we use them effectively? That's what I'm trying to do more of this game. How old are we getting here? 3. Can't tutor at age 3, huh? Too bad. Okay. I guess we'll just move our scout then. Kind of hoping we could get up there, but it's fine. The court awaits your command. Shall we declare war on Carthage? Why? It is not time. I must have been trying to go into their borders or something. I'd be tempted to automate, except it costs all your orders. So automation is not as good in like other games because it can cost orders. We're gonna just say next turn. Give another scout. There we go. That's kind of just hoping to get more legitimacy out of this. In the year. That's what I'm most worried about. 54 years old. Going to her first war. No big deal. Could have moved more units, right? But I want to see what they have before we commit our whole army here, because we play in a very defensive battle, and they have a lot of ranges. So they're trying to be defensive as well. Great, we got a son. -1 discontent levels. Beautiful. Never. They certainly have a flair for the dramatic. We leave Assyria to its fate. Okay. Hold on. I would like a national peace. This time we are going to send a gift. Here, let's come up here and see what they have. They have 3 ranged units. Now, if we attacked... Yeah, their ranged units are all on urban tiles, so they're pretty well defended. So we are going to retreat. And we'll see what they do, how they react. This is very exposed. We'd have to commit all our troops. I want to see if we can draw them out next turn, or in 1 or 2 turns, and if not, then maybe we'll commit and send our whole army to take that city, because that would be pretty beneficial for our nation, though it would be pretty, close to their cities. Let's look at our builders this turn. We just got this mine here. Let's go get this camp online. After that, we really need to go improve that honey. Once that's done... Yeah, I'd like some specialist on like this right here, for example. Alright, we got this grove online. We could do some quarries. Those would not hurt. Our stone income is not high by any means. However, we kind of set this up to be food. It would have been great for this actually to be the landowners, to be honest. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to build an Odeon. Let's do that. We need those. Probably need to build those in all these cities as well. Alright, the capital archive 1 was completed. If we take a look at our specialist, we need 1 more woodcutter. Aren't we building one somewhere? Right there, next turn. And we'll have the Colossus in 5. Let's see. So we don't want those. Let's do a gardener. And they're actually be able to harvest those. Nice. Get monasticism in 2 years. We get some Zoroastrian disciples to start building some monasteries and things. And then we can use our specialist, I think, to reduce discontent, which is pretty nice. Hey, we moved up to 3rd place, though we're pretty far behind Greece. Greece is a powerful civ, by the way. You know, known as Hetepheres the Able, plus 10 legitimacy. Mitrik, as the drunkard, brings news of a new religion that has started in the city. Eridu, the people there have founded. Wait and see this progress, okay? Actually, hold on. Go back. Oh, our daughter died. That sucks. Choose a new chancellor. Let's actually... man, we can choose our next ambition. Maintain 6 governors. That really depends on our next tech. Hold on, let's take a look at this. We would have to have orthodoxy, is tolerance. Okay, so we don't have any of these. That's why we chose that. That's fine. That really sucks. I'm gonna can't hold off on that. All right, let's take a look at our heirs. The eldest of these people, age 35. She died so early. So sad. She's gonna be a good leader. She's a builder. We want to make sure we is interceded. Prince basis interceded. -1 legitimacy. Is interceded. Opinion plus 60. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. However, and minimum age 12, and that's when we can start doing our tutoring. We want to hit that as soon as we can. We do want to make a chancellor. Who do we want to choose? This guy, he's not happy with us. Her, she's not bad. She's a judge. Here's another one of our children. 28, a diplomat. Make ambassador. Ooh, how wise is he? +2. He's currently our ambassador, right? This guy? No, it's this other person from the Thutmose family. Who's he? This guy, our brother. 52. I kind of would like to make him our ambassador. Make chancellor. She's 57 though. She's pretty old. 32. Make chancellor. She's a judge. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to make her chancellor. Courage -2. Warning, Duchess consort type is ill. Oh, she's ill. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's start with here and make this guy the ambassador. He's all around better. I just realized we had national peace going with Assyria and we canceled it. Also, that menu just went away. Let's give him a gift. That's what we were trying to do. Okay, let's come back to this. Let's go back to here. We still need a chancellor. 24, our niece, she's a scholar. She'd actually make a good chancellor. How old is she? 24. She can't serve as chancellor, unfortunately. All these people are way too young. I just have to pick someone who's older. Wisdom -20, family opinion, that's not good. Our cousin. No. She could be it. She's 32. She could just recover, right? That's kind of my hope. Pacify city. Let's go to Teramu. All right, that used quite a bit of stuff, orders and such. Attempt choosing your next ambition. Now it took us to we should have probably completed the other one faster. Probably could have prioritized it more. We have a Colossus that'll get us to 6 though. We don't really want to lose legitimacy, so we only want to pick something we can get. Kushite to control 2 Kushite cavalries. What are those? Ranged mounted horse. Upgrades from light chariot. Kushite cavalry. Let's take a look at the tech tree. Is that what this unlocks? Unlocks Kushite cavalry. So we would need a citadel. And we'd have to build a citadel, which means if we die anytime soon, it would be pretty rough to get that ambition. She's 56. If he dies in a couple of years, like, we'd have 20 years. We'd have to get up to a legendary culture, I think. Right? This requires... I'm pretty sure it requires a legendary culture. I think. Requires tech sovereignty. That's what we're working on. Requires culture strong. Actually, it doesn't. Okay, so we could actually do that. We just need to get sovereignty. Because this, I believe, culture is strong. So we could build that in the capital, and then we'd have to get 2 of those units. Though I think these are light cavalry, right? These are chariots, never mind. Light chariot. And then we could get Kushite cavalry. It would be tight, right? We would need 20 years to build 2. We'd have to rush the 2 that we build, assuming we can. And we'd have to build the improvements. They take like 8 years. And we are betting that we get sovereignty in the draw next turn. So there's a lot on the line if we say we go for that. 6 governors, just as hard. We don't have 6 cities. We have 5 cities, so that's not easy. Kill 10 military units with leader as general. That's not going to happen. So it's really either this or none. Wait to inhibition in 5 years. Let's do that, because we might die in 5 years. We built that shrine. Very nice. I'd like to build an Odeon. However, we actually probably want to build it somewhere we're going to be getting a hamlet, which might be right here. So I think I'm going to go right here to build this Odeon. Once we complete this, once we get the gardener online, I think I might grab archive. This is like our science city. We probably should be trying to focus them more on things like archive. We did just get walls here, yeah. Right, they didn't move forward again, so we'll try... We can come peek forward. They still are just kind of hanging out defensively, so we'll retreat again. Take a look at our scouts. Doing okay. They completed Babylon. Okay, sovereignty. We got it in the cards. 3 years. We're going for that. Let's go here. Let's harvest the salt. Look for our... Yes, we got our nets completed. We do want to get harbors and markets and stuff too. Once we get that, yeah, we'll get walls. Okay, perfect. Yeah, they're still not advancing. I'm just going to come up on this hill and see if they... We should be out of range. They could attack this unit, though. We do not have the training to do much with it about it, though. Maybe if we got our unique cavalry, if we try and rush that, then we'd be okay. To attack, I mean. We're okay regardless. Not sure where they're going with this settler. Let's harvest that gold, though. And then, should we end the year? Do we have anyone active? Our heir, we can't train yet. National Peace is active, so we're going to wait a year there. And Pacify City is still active as well, so we'll end the year. Hope they ask for food. Like, we have a ton of food. Kind of why we're trying to use it is so we can trade it. Or sell it for guns, for money. Okay, so yeah, they're just kind of messing around here. He's gained +1 wisdom. Nice. We'll offer them tribute. Minus 65 gold for 50 years. Ooh, that's brutal. That's a lot of gold. But I kind of want to get an alliance with them, so we're going to offer that tribute. That said, we're going to need to find a way to get that gold back. So, more hamlets. Right, let's check our events. We have a suspected spy. One of our agents in the site household reports that a prisoner is being held secretly to the family dungeon from Assyria. Okay, I have faith and judgment of the sites. Minus 40 opinion. No, we're going to do this. And the reason for that is simply... I know they're not going to be happy, but they're still positive, so that's not bad. And we are trying to get to make an national alliance. And we need the 400 civics. And we need the diplomat leader. So maybe we should try to make our heir, this guy, a diplomat if we can. Daughter's dream. A local judge appeals to the court for the decision of a controversial dispute between the father and daughter. The daughter who was with the child dreamt that she gave birth to a flood that swept away the city. The father believed in the dream prophetic, waited until the child was born, and then killed it. Whoa. Execute the father a life for a life. Minus 10 discontent. Plus 2 legitimacy. The father acted with pure intentions. Maybe she gets +1 wisdom, or really? Compensate both for their suffering. We're going to take this. Wait, what just happened? Execute the father. And it said, Wertep the Younger, your cousin has died. That's who executed the guy? He wasn't the father, so it's kind of weird. He doesn't have any kids. I don't know, he just must have died. Must have been separate. Okay. Let's take a look at these. What do we complete? Elder Acolyte. Very nice. Level 5 is pretty bad. It should go to level 4, though. A Zoroastrian Disciple could be cool here. Actually. Because we have Zoroastrianism there. So let's try that. See if we can get some discontent management there. Continue to discover the map. And now we should be able to take this guy and national truce with Persia. Oh, because we're still at war. That's right. Nearly forgot. I'm just going to wait on that, actually. National peace, demand tribute. High Synod. Plus 40 opinion. Could try that. Could try national peace. No, never mind. We could demand tribute. We could do a trade mission with Babylon. Maybe we get some gold out of it. 10 a year. This should be done this next turn. We'll do another pacify city. We really didn't use like any of these in the previous series. They would have been very beneficial, though we were constantly busy with war. If you didn't watch that, check out the Assyrian series. It was pretty rough, to be honest, but good and fun. Lord Jatan. Convert to a son. Very nice. Mercenary horseman. Mercenary band of horsemen arrived at the capital offering allegiance for a price. How should we pay them? Oh, man. Yeah, I'll take the horseman. Okay, let's go here. Let's pacify city. Let's go back to the capital. Let's go here. We completed that, which is very good. This actually is a great place for a granary if we want to put farms all around here. I'd like to go get this grove online, though, first. 15 orders left. It's debatable if with this cavalry if we'd be able to kill these guys. I'd rather just wait till we have our unique units. Still got a lot of time there. And you know what? What we really need is to get another settler. Right? We want to go settle this. How long till 9 turns? 8 turns. Oops. Well, actually, that's fine. Probably should have started building that immediately. 7 turns, yeah, not much better. And then let's bring this ship here, I guess. And make an anchor. We should be able to get the settler over to that city, that island. And then from the tip of this island, we should get to here. We'll just have the city be able to settler first as well. I think we're going to need 2 ships to cross the Indian Ocean to get to land troops there. We should have been prioritizing that probably a bit more. Kind of just focus on all these other fun things here, including about to build a Colossus. Let's go. All right, let's go bring them this way. All right, so we are pacifying the city. Trade missions active. Okay, let's end the year. Can't quite do any of this. He's still age 8, so yeah, I got some time there. We get sovereignty next turn, meaning we're going to have to use this guy to go build a stronghold. We're going to start using a lot more stone soon. We're going to want to improve our stone income. The good, build Colossus. Nice. Money boost. Oh, yikes. That's really good. I'd like Doctrine, but I think we're going to grab the money boost. It's pretty cheap. And yeah, the reason for that is because of this negative amount of money we're getting. So getting a bunch of money is going to be pretty useful. Look at that Colossus, by the way. It looks awesome. Let's bring this worker over here. Right there, I think, is the best place to build a garrison. So we can get closer to building our unique units. An envoy from arrived at your court today demanded an audience that they'll get waste no time on pleasantries. Demands you share with us what you know of metaphysics or face dire consequences. We will not be bullied. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried about Rome. They're too far. The only thing I'm worried about tying it kind of with Rome is our scouts, which I'm trying to get to, I think, the capital. See if we can get them into Persia. Kind of cool. The Colossus, +6 more legitimacy. There, let's go. Or we got the O down here. We could go build a garrison here as well to help us start, get some more orders, which is kind of good. I kind of want to just get more resources up. So more food and stone specifically. This is the best place to get. Honestly, urban improvements actually do make the most sense here. And there isn't a great place to build a market. We could get a couple more. We could get a hamlet. Are there any fish nearby? Not really. Could do a lumber mill. Yeah, let's do a lumber mill. Here, we completed the archive. Let's grab the gardener. It's going to grow our borders as well. Here, let's get this grove online. Got some legitimacy there. Okay, let's come back here. Actually, have friendship here, right? Close to an alliance. We still need significantly more civics that we continue to use on all of our general missions. We need to increase our civic income because we've been using them a lot. And with that, I just need to tutor this guy, which is still going to take a couple more turns. She's getting old now, 60 years old. Okay. Our ambassador successfully completed his mission to establish a trade network in Assyria. How should we use each benefit? We should trade food for orders. That's really good because we get a ton of food. Food for science, not bad. Food for civics, I like that actually the most. Let's also use our this guy's already got gems. What does this city have? Manage luxuries. Let's send wine. Inquiring minds. Sages must are convinced the world will still holds many secrets. Oh boy, they'll be surprised. And they request that we conduct further inquiries into the natural sciences. They are confident of a breakthrough, support the pursuit of knowledge. Starts quest complete 3 inquiries. Okay. Tackle something smaller. Starts quest. What's a quest? Is it different than an ambition? Interesting. Inquiry. 8 years. Holy moly. You have to do it within 20 years. I just realized that might have been a mistake. We can't do that within 20 years. If I hit Inquiry 3, we'll try it. We'll go for it and see what happens. I don't know what a quest is, so it's kind of exciting. Build Mets. New builder here. Granary's not bad. Kind of want to grab some lumber mills. A market's not bad either. I like to build a market right there. Yeah, I'm going to go build a market right here, I think, with this builder as soon as we're... Actually, no, I build it like right there next to the... where we'll build a harbor. Let's build an Odeon right here, actually. No, we're going to put in a hamlet somewhere in here, right? Actually, you know what? Let's go build a garrison. That makes the most sense for this city. And then here, we completed the Odeon. We could upgrade it to a theater. Let's do that. Now we have scouts we need to move around. Oh, hold on. I want to bring this guy into Persia. Let's go up this coast right there. Or this... You know, actually, hold on. Go back. She has full movement. So we can move him into here, and we should be able to create agent network on Parsa. Requires a spy master. I'd say hidden in here until we can get a spy master then. Now to do that, we need to go to here and target Port Colossus. Okay. That should be it for the turn unless we want to spend more civics, which I don't really want to. Other than maybe to pacify the city, which we already are. So, and if we could tutor, actually let's tutor. It doesn't cost anything but gold and order, so let's definitely do that. I've been wanting to do that. And we still can't do this because they need to be 12 and he's only 10. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. We made a lot of progress. We got a city here. We're going to have this city here pretty soon within the next episode, and then maybe this one too. And then after that, it's really maybe invade this island, get a city there, kind of have this islandish Egyptian empire and continue to grow. Now, points-wise, we're not doing great, but ambition-wise, we are. Quests, though, I don't know how they work. They might be new. I haven't seen them before in the game, so we'll see. We'll see how they work. Hopefully we can get this. I already have 1 out of 3. Maybe, I'm not sure if level 3 is... Let's actually, before I forget, move this here so we go back to back. That way we can complete the quest. And I think it will give us a bunch of stuff, maybe? I don't know. I want to see, so we'll find out. But thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. And, yeah, love you all. Love the support. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Regardless, thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next one.